Welcome to One Book, One Review. Hey everybody, sorry that this week's book review didn't get to you on Friday, but I had to work early on Thursday and all day yesterday, and stop whining and tell them about the book. Yes, today's book is Snuff by Terry Pratchett, and it's brand new. It just hit stores on Thursday and I've been waiting for this a very long time, and it didn't disappoint. Snuff is another novel about Commander Vimes of the Ankh-Morpork City Watch. Vimes is one of my favorite characters. This time, he is tricked into a 2-week holiday with his wife Lady Sybil and their 6-year-old son. Now Sam Vimes isn't one to just leave the job behind, as he's a copper through and through, and the prospect of spending 2 weeks at his wife's family's country manor doesn't appeal to him at all. Luckily, his police senses tingle and he feels the vicinity of crime. There's a murder, smuggling, and the maltreatment of yet another fairy tale race, the goblins. Meanwhile, in Ankh-Morpork, Fred Colin finds an Angu pot, putting himself in mortal danger and in dire need of the help from the goblins. Goblins are treated like vermin. They're regarded as stinky buggers without any rights. Once again, Pratchett takes a closer look at the prejudices humans have and how they can be overcome to include the goblins into the melting pot that calls itself Ankh-Morpork. As you know, I love Pratchett and his writing, and Snuff didn't fail to have me laugh out loud frequently at his witty comments and scenes. He delivers social criticism in his own special way through space and time. In the country, he has to deal with the gentry and their old-fashioned way of thinking. He even meets a young writer who reminds the reader of Jane Austen. Reading Snuff brings you back in touch with a lot of the favorite characters circling Commander Vimes, like Fred Colin and Nobby Nobbs, or Captains Carrot and Angua. There's also his family and his gentleman, Willikins. Now Willikins is a character I have shady memory of, and I'm looking forward to answering all the questions he's raised when reading the old Discworld novels again. The same goes for Commander Vimes himself, as he has developed, changed, and experienced so much that I forgot many details. But I really like how his character turned out. His fight against the dog within himself and his ideas of what being a policeman really means are always a good read. Plus, I think that since his marriage, he's grown a lot more ambiguous in his conversations with his wife. Very enjoyable. Snuff also introduces new characters. There are of course the goblins and the gentry in general, but there's also Chief Constable Feeney Upshot, the local policeman. Now he's a promising character, seemingly a young, naive, and stupid countryman, but he keeps surprising you with his actions and knowledge. Then there's Miss Beetle, a children's books author who has set her mind on educating the goblins. Now I don't really like her. There's something not quite right about her. And it's not because her books focus on poo, much to the delight of young Sam. I have to admit I still have 70 pages to go, but I cannot imagine that they'll spoil the book for me. Honestly, I can say that every Discworld fan will love this book. And to all of you who are still strangers to the Discworld, let me ask you once more. What's holding you back? Pratchett's writing and his stories are getting much better and more complex with every book, and I dread the time when there will be no more new books. Thanks for watching One Book, One Review, and have a very nice weekend.